For many, including members of the Ukrainian community here in Toronto, the White House meeting between President Donald Trump and President Volodymyr Zelenskyy was meant to strengthen ties between the U.S. and Ukraine. But instead, it ended up doing the exact opposite. Members of the Ukrainian community expressed a range of emotion following the verbal match between the two leaders.
My first thought was about the people of Ukraine. I was concerned about what would happen next. We cannot underestimate what American support meant and still mean to Ukrainians.
Some praise Zelenskyy for how composed he remained throughout the tense interaction.
In the room, looking at it objectively, President Zelenskyy tried to remain respectful. He referred to President Trump as President Trump. It seemed that Vice President Vance, or J.D. Vance, was rather aggressive and seemed to have taken on a rhetoric that is very divergent from the last administration.
And the president of the Ukrainian Canadian Congress says while today's verbal attack was shocking, it's now time for Ukraine to rely on other allies, including Europe and Canada, noting this is a fight for survival.
We are confident that truth will prevail and the world will see that the Ukrainians are incredibly resilient. They're not going to give up. They didn't give up 3 years ago when the bombs started falling on Kyiv, and they're not going to surrender now.
The United States has been a strong supporter of Ukraine in its ongoing war with Russia. But it's clear that after today's exchange, many members of the Ukrainian community will not be relying on that support. In Etobicoke, Jazan Grewal, City News.